Lizzo apparently talked about how women were being victimized.
If I could go back
Gorgeous.
and tell little Lizzo something, I'd be like, you gonna see that person, but bitch is gonna have to be you.
She's her own hero. And what heroism it is.
Okay, wait. First, I need to watch this.
Meanwhile, over at the Emmys, Lizzo apparently made the political statement of the evening. Only the best and brightest over here in our politics. You remember that she also made some statements at the MTV Awards or some such where she, I can't even remember, was the Video Music Awards, was it? Or where she got out there and she talked about how women were being victimized as one of the least victimized people on planet Earth. Well, apparently.
Yeah, women. Famous for not being victimized, Ben. Hey, Ben. Historically, what would happen to the women and children after a hostile invasion? Oh god. I mean, Archangel, if that is the case, then you wish us to remain anonymous, and I'm not going to question that. But anyway, yeah, women, go on, Ben. Women, historically least victimized people on the planet.
Apparently at the Emmys, was she in a TV show that I missed? Was she up for an Emmy? I wasn't aware. Anyway, they brought out Lizzo to explain, I guess, more politics because she is one of our great voices.
When I was a little girl, all I wanted to see was me in the media. Someone fat like me, black like me, beautiful like me.
And then everybody cheers. We're going to pretend that she's
If I could go back
gorgeous.
and
Oh yeah, by the way, she won this for her Amazon series titled Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls, girls spelled with 3 R's, which I guess is was about her looking for backup dancers to join her world tour. So like it could be a show about like body acceptance and also like finding really athletic larger women to like do dance numbers with her, and that's kind of cool, right? Like keep in mind Lizzo's big, but like Lizzo isn't like I don't know that I would just I think Lizzo is maybe visually fat, but like I don't know what I'm about to say is going to make sense. So chat, maybe check me, okay? But like the things that Lizzo has to do are athletically demanding, right? Like she has a lot of strength underneath like the fat. Yeah, she's fat, but she's also fit. Kind of like how like sumo wrestlers are like fat, but they are strong as fuck. Like you do not want to fuck with a sumo wrestler because they will literally pull the mountain from Game of Thrones and just crush your skull. Okay? It's a show about her finding plus size backing dancers. It's a pretty solid show. She had a trans woman on the show too. Yo, Lily loves stuff. That sounds cool as hell. Maybe I might watch that now. But yeah, like these are fat girls, but they're athletic as fuck. They're probably more athletic than Ben Shapiro.
tell little Lizzo something, I'll be like, you gonna see that person, but bitch is gonna have to be you.
She's her own hero. And what heroism it is. Okay, first of all, if she had wanted to see a hero of the media who'd won Emmys, who is overweight and black, we could talk about the literally most famous person on Earth for most of her childhood. That would be Oprah Winfrey. Right? Oprah Winfrey's weight was a well-publicized struggle for literally a couple of decades there. And she was the richest person in America. So there's that. But I guess Lizzo is the first of her name.
Yeah, because Oprah was like a pop culture phenomenon? Question mark? Little girls would tune in to watch Oprah? Like Oprah like is kind of okay, but and like kind of cool, I guess, maybe, but like I don't know anyone who grew up and was like, hell yeah, Oprah made me feel good in my body. Like, you know, I don't know that. I doubt Ben Shapiro could even play the flute sitting, and that shit is hard. I could play woodwind but flute, any woodwind but flute. I literally became a Lizzo fan after watching a video of her twerking and playing the flute, because my thought was, who is this fat bitch playing the flute? I love her. Disclaimer, I'm a fat bitch too. Yeah, also one representative in all of history is not great. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if Ben Shapiro asked Oprah like what the representation is like for black women who are overweight in Hollywood or who are fat in Hollywood, like Oprah would be like, it's just been me, Ben. It's just been me.
Lizzo, Queen Lizzo, first of her name. It's very exciting stuff there. Or alternatively, you know what? We could promote
let me put it this way. I can't think of anyone else who would be classified as a cool black fat woman. You know what I'm saying? Like Lizzo is cool as hell. And badass. And fat and black and beautiful.
Being not obese. I know this is an unpopular viewpoint, but it turns out that it's not the world's job to change its standards of beauty to meet the fact that you are significantly overweight, and it is very unhealthy for you to be significantly overweight. The standards of beauty did not change enough to now encompass people who are at least 75 to 100 pounds overweight. That, like,
wall panel
is not healthy for you. You will get diabetes. You will die early. Like, I don't understand when it became heroism for you to stand up for a health condition that is largely of your own making. Like that is bizarre.
Well, no, actually, there are a lot of people who are obese or overweight, not of their own making, but because their body is just really, really good at storing energy. Like, I think Ben is missing the fact that like our bodies are like the optimal body performance is to be overweight. Right? Like our bodies in like the wild are built to store and conserve energy. And like that's kind of a good thing. And also beauty standards always change. They've never been written in stone. That's true. But also like I know Ben Shapiro would never talk about this, right? But like, by and large, beauty standards have been dictated by colonialism, right? The colonial idea of femininity, for example, was often predicated on, like, white women who were from plantation families, you know? In the colonies, that was, like, the epitome of beauty standards. In Victorian England, guys, fun fact for you, in Victorian England, it was considered extremely sexy to look like you were dying from consumption. Okay? Now, for those of you who don't know what, like, consumption is, basically, you start dying from the inside out, but it makes you extremely pale and gives you, like, rosy cheeks. And so, basically, for your final, like, 2 years of life before you died, people were like, hubba. Milady, want to swoon in my boudoir? Like, that was, like, the epitome. Yeah, it's tuberculosis. That was, like, the epitome of sexy, okay? To the point where, like, people were... yeah, hey, girl, you look like you've been coughing some blood today. Like, that's... yeah, literally... yeah, everyone had TB in the 1800s. I have TB. People were praising me for losing weight until I realized I have it. Oh, Doodleburb. I'm sorry. Are you? I'm awkward. I hope you're okay. I hope you're doing okay. But like that was an actual beauty standard. right? And like Ben Shapiro, meanwhile, is like, well, actually, the white supremacist notion of beauty that we have today is the only correct one. It's true. Also, we should not be listening to Ben Shapiro about anything related to beauty when his actual position is that women should not come. Is that women should not be wet, and that if you are wet, you're doing it wrong. And that's what his wife told him. That if your girl is wet, you're doing it wrong. That's literally Ben Shapiro's wife on record. I think his wife just really doesn't want to fuck him. Did you know his wife is a doctor? No, I don't want to listen to him talk about vaginal health. Oh god. Anyway, let's listen to him be wrong about Lizzo.
Are to me. Again, what is the message that you're promoting to children? We have a serious childhood obesity crisis in the United States. So let's say that you are young Lizzo and you're not seeing a bunch of fat, in her own words, fat black people on TV. Could that provide a spur for you not to gain tons of weight?
Hey, Ben Shapiro. I think Ben Shapiro here is making a sideways argument. Good night, Purple Poundini. Thank you so goddamn much again. Get amazing sleep and good to see you in chat again. Do you think Ben Shapiro's in favor of like 10-year-olds like bullying each other over their weight? Like, if Ben Shapiro thought that his kids were overweight, would he be like, hey, schoolyard bully, here's $20. Go call my kid fat every day for the next week. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. Also, guys, did you know that, I don't know, telling fat kids to just stop being fat doesn't actually make them stop being fat? In fact, like, criticizing them and harping on their weight constantly is something that just makes them hate themselves and raises their stress levels and makes them store more fat. Like, God. His kids are going to be the most vicious little assholes. And that's not going to be their fault. It's going to be his fault. As someone who grew up fat and half black, people constantly making fun of me for being fat just made me fatter because I was a comfort eater. Like, cake's not going to make fun of me, but it's going to taste good. Yeah, exactly. Lily loves stuff. Like, at a certain point, like, kids and people in general just go, fuck it. If I'm gonna be fat, I might as well be. I might as well be fat, but also be full of delicious food. I've not eaten food for weeks at a time, and I'm still fat. That's how good my body is at storing energy. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, just don't eat food, Fivehead. But like, guys, if you just stop eating food, your body actually starts storing more of your energy as fat because it goes into like survival mode. Like, it's so fucked. And not eating will literally kill you. Yeah, like, that's the other thing, LB. Like, which would you rather have? A kid who's, like, slightly overweight or a kid who's dying? I always had weight problems all my life. For the longest time, I would never go to the beach or go swimming in public. It took me a while to just get over it. Yeah, and, like, those... Like, when you feel like you can't go out in public because you're just too hideous because of your weight, that's not a you problem. That's everyone else's fucking problem that they're making your problem. You know? I got a stupid tummy and I literally eat once a day. Yeah. Like, again, and maybe this is a bit hyperbolic, but I think Ben Shapiro would prefer to live in a world where fat people are just systematically ostracized from society and like forced to like hide away in their homes and only come out in the dark shadows of the night. You know, like some kind of boogeyman. And yeah, people just come in different shapes. It's not bad. Diversity is good. I'm technically overweight and I run several miles a week. Yeah. But like, Ben Shapiro in this argument is framing it as, oh, I'm just concerned about their health. But he doesn't give a shit about their health. He doesn't know anything about Lizzo's health. He knows one vague thing about Lizzo's health. That's it. And he's playing at being a doctor in order to justify his bigotry against them, and in order to hide behind any criticism that might come his way. Doesn't Lizzo do a ton of cardio? Yes! Lizzo and all of her backup dancers, while they might be large black women, like, I've seen them dance in their music videos, in their live performances. They can move. And it's great. That dog, hello. I used to be athletic too. Like, I used to play basketball, volleyball, and competitively swim. Wasn't even actually fat when I was being teased the hardest for being fat. I was just a foot taller than everyone else. So, of course, I took up more space. I started getting very overweight when I started puberty because I have a thyroid issue and PCOS. Grandma was a fat and super stylish black lady, and she was such a good role model. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, Ben Shapiro is just creating an undesirable class of people to be discriminated against at a later date. Or, probably in his perfect world, as soon as possible. He's a doctor's husband, kind of like a military wife. God damn it.
Or is it the world's job to reflect back at you your own preference to remain overweight?
Well, clearly it's not the world's job to do that, Ben. But that's what Lizzo wanted to do. And I guess it worked, because she won an Emmy. Where's your Emmy, Ben? Oh, that's right. You don't have one, because your show sucks, and it's not on network TV.
And you can see this throughout our public culture right now. People are being punished for losing weight. That's how insane our quote-unquote...
Who is punished for losing weight? Wait, I'm sorry. Who's being punished for losing weight? Wait, chat. Or even that dog. Who is being punished for losing weight in our society? What are you asking? Ben Shapiro is claiming that people in our society are being punished for losing weight. My question is, who the fuck is being punished for, like, losing pounds? Our society rewards losing weight. Like, a lot. So, I don't know. Run, Hide, Fight was terrible. Hey. Well, Run, Hide, Fight was terrible. Let's criticize them for the movies they've actually started making now. I know of someone who is punished for losing weight. Or maybe it was a meth addiction. Damn. I think he's saying our purchase behaviors and how much we eat. No. Well, no, he's not talking about that. He's saying people are being punished for losing weight, meaning like they're being criticized for losing weight. That's the context of his comment here.
Not seeing a bunch of childhood obesity crisis in the United States. So let's say that you are young Lizzo and you're not seeing a bunch of fat, in her own words, fat black people on TV. Could that provide a spur for you not to gain tons of weight? Or is it the world's job to reflect back at you your own preference to remain overweight? And you can see this throughout our public culture right now. People are being punished for losing weight. That's how insane our quote-unquote tolerant moral regime has become. So
again, who is being punished by our tolerant moral regime for losing weight? Like, who has society criticized lately for losing weight? Yeah, the authoritarian tolerance. Guys, I just want one example. I've seen people saying intentionally losing weight is fat phobic. Okay, well, that's dumb. I feel like it's only, like, if you are intentionally losing weight for you, that's fine. If you're criticizing other people for not losing weight, that's fat phobic. Sure. But, like, it's your body. Live in it how you want to live in it. He's saying people are gonna get pissed at Lizzo for losing weight because everyone is just promoting how fat is being the new healthy. But Lizzo hasn't lost weight. He's actually, in this video, he's criticizing Lizzo for being fat and mainstreaming fatness, I guess. No, he's saying that people in our society are being punished for losing weight, and that's just... I don't know, I haven't seen any of that happen, I guess. At all. Because she still supports her own behavior? So she's punishing herself? No, but like that still doesn't make sense. I wouldn't tell people to crack, but like being overweight isn't equivalent to being a crack addict. People just have different bodies. I love crack. Nah, she isn't punishing her. Then who is doing the punishing, and what is the form that the punishment is taking? I just want to know who is being punished for losing weight. I have 6 ads. Thank you for supporting stream. All right, I'm done waiting for an answer. We're gonna finish this.
When Adele lost a bunch of weight, there are people who are angry at her for losing a lot of weight. How dare she? When another overweight black woman won an Oscar, Jennifer Hudson, and
Wait, so it's a problem that people are reacting to a celebrity losing weight. That's a problem? If you keep taking from Lizzo's book? Wait, Lizzo performs like 4 or 5 hour long dance routines. Can you do a 4 or 5 hour dance routine? That dog? Is that something you're capable of doing? Can you like sell out a theater and then like dance for 4 or 5 hours? Oh no, she can be who she wants. Well, then what the fuck is the problem? Like, she's athletic. She's just big. You know that sumo wrestlers are athletic and just big too, right? I don't know. This is just like, guys. She had perfect air control on her flute while twerking. Like, do you think Ben Shapiro like had this complaint about like opera singers? Do you think he had this complaint about like opera singers, chat? I mean, like, his sister is classically trained in opera, after all. Historically speaking, opera singers have been larger women and men. Like, interesting how his complaints about fatness doesn't relate to classical music, you know? It only relates to Lizzo. You know, because she's black and popular.
then she lost a lot of weight. There are people who are angry at Jennifer Hudson for losing a lot of weight. How could she? She's betrayed the fat community.
Jennifer Hudson?
It's not a community, guys. It's called...
Yeah, famously skinny Luciano Pavarotti. Yeah, exactly.
You need to have a lower caloric intake than the number of calories you are burning in order to live a healthy lifestyle.
Unless you have a number of different genetic or body conditions. It's really not that simple, you absolute dumb fuck.
It turns out that the sort of acceptance movement, generally speaking, it is directly counter to morality in a number of ways. If you have a relative...
yes, it is immoral to be kind to fat people.
And that relative is really overweight. Is the first thing you say to them, I'm so proud of you that you're overweight? Like, why do you have friends or family who are like that? Why would you want a society that says to people that it is good if they do bad things to their own body?
Oh God, Mint, I'm sorry.
Why is that an act of good? Even if you say, this is not the job of government.
Just stop having thyroid problems, sweaty. Look, it's very, very simple. Just boost your metabolism by doing some methamphetamine. Then you'll be really skinny, and that means you're healthy, right?
Government, you're a libertarian. Okay, fine. I agree with a lot of that. But as a friend, like the people I'm closest to, members of my family, would I want that? Would
I want to be related to a fat person? Ew.
There's a guy in my community. I'm good friends with him. And he'd gained a lot of weight. And I said to him, like, what can I do to help facilitate your weight loss?
I'm good friends with him. I told him, your fat disgusts me. How can I make you not fat? Guys, Ben Shapiro is literally Dennis from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Is it? Maybe. This might be it. We'll see.
So, Mac, these blood tests are gonna show you the damage that you've been doing to your body, and my hope is that it will incentivize you to finally lose some of this disgusting weight you've put on.
This is ridiculous, dude, okay? We're getting older. We're not gonna look 20 forever.
No, I am gonna look 20 forever, Mac, because the older I get, the more vigilant I become. All right, I don't eat lunch anymore, for instance. Yeah, and on odd days, I don't eat breakfast.
That sounds miserable.
No, dude, it's not miserable. Well, yeah, it is a little bit miserable, but it has to be, man. No pain, no gain. I am also constantly in motion. Like right now, dude, I am doing leg lifts that are imperceptible to the human eye. Call them hummingbirds. And although I seem relaxed, I'm actually incredibly tense at all times.
Dude, we've been through this, okay? I'm cultivating mass.
Stop saying that. You are not cultivating mass. And if you are, stop cultivating and start harvesting.
Bro, check this out. Try to move me.
Well, I'm not gonna try.
Try and move me, bro. Take a running start. Take a running start. Excuse me.
Did you want me to read these test results or not?
Yeah, just try. Move him. It's like a brick wall.
You try and move me, Doc.
No. Here, read the results, though.
Well, I see severe dehydration here, multiple vitamin deficiencies, anemia, low blood pressure.
Ooh, Mac, look, I don't want you to fret, okay? I'm gonna get you on my exercise program. I'm gonna get you fit as a fiddle.
These are your results, Mr. Reynolds.
What? No, those can't be my results. I'm healthy as shit.
Well, not according to your tests.
I'm healthier than you, bro.
No.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say you're healthy. You have type 2 adult onset diabetes.
Type 2 adult onset diabetes? What does that mean for me?
Well, that means you're going to have to inject yourself several times a day with insulin. Or else you probably need to think about losing a little weight.
But I'm healthy besides the diabetes.
No.
But I'm more healthier than he is, I think is the point that you're trying to make. Even with the diabetes.
Dude, stop saying diabetes. You sound like an ass.
You okay, dude?
Fine, I just, been doing a lot of hummingbirds today.
I'm good. Have you eaten anything today?
No.
All right. Let's get out of here, bro. I'm gonna get you something to eat. Okay. I'm gonna lift you up. No, I'm not as strong as I thought, Dennis. Okay, I've hurt my back.
I really love It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Right? Let's do this. Let's go work out together. I'll send you a diet every day if you want. Like, isn't that a better thing to do than getting on national TV and saying that America isn't America unless people who are extremely overweight are made into heroes? It's such a weird. Plus the self-absorption.
Yeah, we should make fat kids hate themselves. That'll be helpful.
I am my own hero. I guess I would have to be the person who is the most heroic to me. Well, congratulations, lady. I guess you made it. You made it. You are your own hero. That is extraordinary stuff. We're in a battle for the culture.
Hey, SEAL Team Raz.
My name's Farah.
I love me some Stellaris too. Okay.